I'm cutting up some broccoli here. Now, we already cut up some carrots in here. I like to break it apart. And now what we do next is we add a hint of water right on there. And now we're going to put a lid on it. Let that prepare as we start our next product. We will be adding. We're taking these, already washed, put them in with everything. Taking green beans, which is a little different from your normal, and I like to cut off just the ends of them, and that makes them easier for me to cook, I guess. Maybe not, but that's what I like to do. All the little end pieces, I cleaned them, and we have some nice green peas to go with the rest of our vegetables. And we'll keep that on to simmer. I have it set for medium, and that will take a little while. Now we have our meat, which would be easier if I wasn't cutting it with one hand. And this meat will be going in with, we'll be waiting to cook this, but that will go in a bowl. A smidgen of soy sauce. Just a smidgen, no need to overdo it. And we'll be adding a hint of garlic. Just a hint, don't need very much of it. And we'll give a splash more of that olive oil. And we'll mix it around a little because I get that flavor going. Did that nice and mixed in there, and we'll let that sit for a while. Ingredient we will be adding to our meat is a hint of brown sugar, this is part of my special marinade. I like to add a hint of water to my marinade, and this just makes it to where I mix more of it around. That soy sauce and garlic and brown sugar. Now we'll mix that up a bunch. What I like to do is to take an onion and cut it up a bunch. So we'll do that now. Cut up and add a smidgen of oil. And we are using Kirkland's Mediterranean oil. Don't need a lot, just a splash of it. Ooh, probably too much. But that's okay, we're still going to drain it afterwards. So now we will cook that till it's nice and golden brown. I'll caramelized pure sea salt to my homemade teriyaki mix. Maybe 2 pinches. Yeah, we'll make it 3. And for our homemade teriyaki recipe, and that will be ginger, and I will be shredding it with a shredder, so we have some nice ginger shreds in there. just enough to get a little in there, and then we'll mix it up really well. Some nice ground up ginger and our homemade soy sauce, or homemade teriyaki sauce. Adds a better flavor to it while it's sitting. The water, and left just a little bit in here. Just a hint. I will be taking our onions that we've been working on caramelizing. Don't need to do it all the way caramelized. It depends on how you're cooking it, or they will actually end up caramelizing with the rest of this as it cooks. And so we will mix that in. Onions and some of the oil in the pan. We add our meat to the pan, keeping it on probably about medium. Should be good. And we will slowly brown it and cook it. And now we have some also leftover juices, and that we will use a little bit to season our vegetables. Not a lot, just a smidgen. Still have a lot left. The rest of this will be dumping out. Not everybody will want to do that. Put it in here. And we have our vegetables with homemade teriyaki sauce. Down the heat a little now that we had added the onions, and most of that's cooked, but we'll let that just simmer there while we wait for the meat. Cooking, we'll take our pieces and we will lightly cut with both hands, not one, but we will lightly cut small slices at a small angle. It's a bunch of little pieces like so. And this is one of many. With the vegetables, which we'll now let simmer for a while, let it all season up together. And you have your teriyaki and beef and green bean and split peas and carrots and onion meal. Oh, and broccoli. And then we put the meat into a bowl like so to save for later. I like to steam them. I put a little water in with it to cook it faster. And while we're waiting, we will have some chips with some nice hot sauce all over them. To cook these until they get shrivel down and shrink. And it usually takes about 25-30 minutes to get to the proper place. Just a dab, solo poquito. Get some steam going off it.
No, comida para ti no porque te daño.